This is UMAR AHMED for IFL TV in association with MTK Global. We're here in FUERTEVENTURA at Ben Davison's villa.
Yeah.
Very nice place here, joined by the Maverick, Shabaz Masoud. Your latest signing, Ben. Tell me about it.
Yeah, obviously Shabaz works with Asgi and he come down the gym and was very impressed with what we saw, not only in his skill set but in his mentality, his desire and his attitude towards the sport, and was someone that obviously previously I spoke about and spoke to BT Sport about, and he ended up getting a deal and signing with Frank Warren. And you know, Shabaz's career for a few reasons was sort of at a halt, and he wanted to make a few adjustments and a few changes, and we spoke and managed to sort something out with Mervyn Turner, who we're co-managing him with, and you know, very excited for the road ahead. I think there's unlimitless potential to be unlocked.
So Shabaz, some big changes in your life. Obviously signing with MTK Global. I know you've known Ben for a while now.
Yeah.
Establishing himself as one of the best trainers in world boxing right now. But we'll ask you, same with MTK, the best management company, but why MTK and why Ben?
To be honest with you, ever since I've met Ben, he's always played a big influence on my career. Like, I'd just ring him for like genuine advice in boxing. I'd be like, oh Ben, this is the situation, how do I go about it? And he'd always help me. Even when I got signed, he helped me a lot. People don't know that, but he did help me a lot. So I'm just grateful for that. And MTK, look, MTK just taking over the game. How can you not go to MTK? You know what I mean?
That's why it's MTK Global.
Global, get me?
Yeah, I know you've known Ben and Billy for a long time, and they've done things for you behind the scenes, which obviously people won't know about. But this seems like a natural fit for yourself. As I said, you've known him for a long time. Billy's in this camp. Obviously Josh is here as well, and I know you've got along with him. So, settling in nicely, Shabaz?
Yeah, I'm loving the new team. I'm just loving being around the lads. I'm learning so much more. But the whole team, like, this is the first time ever I've got a nutritionist, Dave Stasher, who I work with. And you know what? The guys, just everything spot on, from monitoring my sleep, the littlest thing like that. The food, every training session I'm fueled and ready. And yeah, got a strength and conditioner working with Corey. Oh my gosh, that guy puts me through my paces, man. I've never had a strength and conditioning. I've never done strength and conditioning. I've just always done the boxing side of things. And who else better to have with the boxing side of things than Ben Davidson?
Ben, we know Shabaz is touted as one of the hottest prospects in the country right now, even in world boxing. But what have you seen of him so far? How good is he?
Yeah, listen, I know that he's got a phenomenal skill set and there's lots still to be unlocked there, as I previously said, but I just think getting the small details right first to make him the best physically he can be, and the technical process is a long one, you know. So as he said, you know, he's got Dave Stash there doing his nutrition and his performance stuff to make sure that he can be the best he can be. He's got Corey doing his strength and conditioning, and with the equipment that we're able to have here, you know, at this level, he's benefiting from it. So, you know, to be able to run Shabaz through tests that tell Dave that this is exactly how he needs fueling for this exact session, you know, it's allowing him to be able to be as fueled as possible and get the maximum out of each session that's there for him, and that's going to help him, you know, fulfill his potential to the maximum.
You're still a young trainer. You've done it in a strange way. You've worked with the elites of the sport at the start of your career. You know, I know you was with Tom at the start and you did a lot of work with Billy, but you know, since you've come into the limelight more, obviously Tyson Fury, Billy Joe Saunders, Josh Taylor, we know what a talent Shabaz is, but why take him on? Why add him, Ben?
Because, like I said, you know, there's lots of kids out there that have got talent as well, and he's coming to the to the light for people to see more so of recent times working with Tyson, but I've been in boxing since I was a kid, so I know when someone's got talent, and I've seen plenty of them throughout the years, but there's something different that makes you say this kid's got that something else. And Shabaz's attitude, his mentality, and his willingness to push himself, and those extra areas that you look for as a coach, and that you know what somebody needs to really make it. There's lots of kids out there that have got the potential and the talent, but there's a lot more that goes into it than just the talent. And I think that the mental side of it and his attitude mixed along with myself, Asgi, the job that Mervin's done, MTK, Dave, Corey, everything combined, I think he's given himself the best opportunity to fulfil that potential, and I believe that he's got the potential and everything that it takes to get to the top, and that's why he's here.
Do you feel like everything's set in life now? Obviously, you were with Frank and BT Sport. You've still got them on board, but now you've added MTK to that, and obviously Ben Davison. Do you just feel now you can really kick on now, Shabaz?
Yeah, you know what? I came to a bit of a standstill in my career, and I was just thinking, you know what do I do? How do I go forward from now? And then I just rang Ben out the blue. I was like, Ben, look, this is the situation. Ben goes, don't worry, look, don't let your talent go to waste. And he helped me out a lot, and here we are now. But you know, the funny thing was, like, people ask me, who's your favourite coach right now in the world? And I'd say Ben Davidson. So to be working with him now, it's like a dream come true. But like Ben says, and I know, this is just the start. We just got to work hard and never let it get to you. You know what I mean? Just keep working hard, stay hungry, stay ready.
Ben, of course, Josh and Billy are two of the best fighters in the country outside of Tyson. You could
in
argue
the world,
he
you mean?
You know, but I'm talking about in Britain. You'd say probably Tyson, Billy, and Josh. You're top three pound for pound, and he's training alongside them. This early on in his career, how much do you think that will enhance him moving forward for Shabaz?
Yeah, 100%. Obviously, technically, he said to me the other day, it was the first time him getting to watch Josh spar. He said to me, I saw little things that he'd done, and you know, those little things you'll pick up along the way, and in one or two spars he's picking things up already by watching Josh. I don't know if you've seen Billy Joe spar yet, have you?
Not seen Billy Joe spar, but even seeing him on the pads, you think some of the moves he comes out with, even I'll be shadow boxing, after time I'll be slipping, boom, boom, boom. Like, I'm a boxer mover just like Billy is, and Bill will stop and say, look, no, do this, try this. And when you're getting tips off him, who better you want tips off, you know what I mean?
But on top of that, you know, and this is the mindset that you got to have, that Billy Joe and Josh will bounce ideas off each other. I spoke to Josh about a certain move, and he said to Billy Joe, how would you do this? And then Billy Joe said to him, this is how I would do it, and they're bouncing ideas off each other. And that, asking questions of each other, oh, I like how you do that, how do you do that, or when do you use that, or how do you apply that? And know that little bit of extra work bouncing off each other is only going to benefit them. But then you got, on top of that, taking away from the skill set that they've all got, their mentality, that drive to win, that will to succeed. You know, you're not going to get anywhere that
Die the tiger, innit?
you're not going to come across anybody that, barring Tyson, who's the same, that will, I call it the shovel.
What's that?
The shovel is that they've got
digging.
1,000 little diggers in their heart that will just keep digging and digging and digging and digging and digging to push themselves to the maximum, to go to places that other people aren't willing to go. And he will learn that being around Josh and Billy Joe. If he wants to get to that level, we all know that that's what it takes.
How quickly can he move?
It's difficult because there's elements of his contract and things like that you know you have to adhere to. But we'll look to move him as smartly as possible, whether that means fast, whether that means slow. But we'll be looking to move him as smartly as possible to get him to where he wants to be at the time that it's meant to happen.
All right. Well, listen, it's going to be an exciting journey between the pair of you. Both still so young, and you've got a lot to give from what people say in boxing. So yeah, and you're around a brilliant team, being Billy and Josh. Is there anything you'd like to add?
I'm just grateful to be here. Just want to work hard, just learn, and like Ben said, like I ain't in no rush. Whatever their team want to do, I just focus on training and do training, and the team just make it happen.
And listen, when we're back, obviously, he's worked with Asgi. Asgi will still be there. He's got myself, he's got Billy, he's got Josh, he's got his uncle Mo,
Yeah.
Mervyn, myself, MTK, Frank and BT Sport. So
Not bad, eh?
not a
Big
bad
team,
little
man.
team to have.
The dream team, that is.
I agree with that. All right, Ben Davison, Shabaz Masoud, thank you very much for talking to IFL TV here in FUERTEVENTURA, and hopefully catch up soon, all right? Take care.